Good morning to all. Happily welcome to Blue Star Higher Secondary School online class 12th standard commerce. Today we are going to see Unit 1 Management Process. In that we are going to see Principles of Management Chapter 1. We are going to see the revision part. Already we are completed some topic. We are going to see that. Last class we discussed meaning of management and concept 0.0, 0.1 and 0.2. This class we are going to discuss 1.04 management process. What is meant by management process? In this heading we have the two questions, 3 mark and 5 mark question. First we see the 3 mark questions. Differentiate the management from administration. Already we are discussed that what is meant by management and what is meant by administration. This is a comparative chart of is given in your book. You can see in your book itself and notes material has been given. This is a revision video, so we see that in a C of the meaning. Basic comparison, management and administration. First one, authority. Authority is flows the middle level, which means the head of the institution which gives the management authority to the managers, and administration will flow the top level. அதாவது மேல இருந்து கீழே வர்றது வந்து administration, and authority will flows the middle level. Managementல middle level flow ஆகும். It may be a manager can be take the authority or supervisor can take the authority. Then role will be a executive role. Executive, which means the person will act as like a executor. The person can be come and go. எப்போ வேணாலும் வருவாரு, எப்போ வேணாலும் போவாரு. யாருன்னு கேட்டா மேனேஜ்மெண்ட்குள்ள இருக்கக்கூடிய மிடில் மேனேஜ் ரோல், அவங்களோட ரோல் வந்து எக்ஸிக்யூட்டிவா இருக்கும். இதே வந்து அட்மினிஸ்ட்ரேஷனோட ரோல் எப்படி இருக்குன்னு பார்த்தோன்னா வந்து டிசப்டிவ் which means the person cannot be changed for a throughout the prolonging year. அதாவது வந்து ஒரு குறிப்பிட்ட காலகட்டத்துக்கு அவங்க நிரந்தரமா இருப்பாங்களே தவிர அடிக்கடி சேஞ்ச் ஆக மாட்டாங்க. The person will be never get the change. So administration will be have than a ruling party. Here the key person will be a manager, and here the key person will be a administrator. Administrator, which means the owner of the company or board of director or shareholder, the person who have the responsibilities, authority and responsibilities. A person who have the person is called to be a administrator or the controller of the persons in an organization. They are the administrator. Next, functions which means the executive and governing function. There will be a executive and democratic functions. The governing function, in the function of the order can be proposed by the administrator சொல்றத வச்சு the management has been take the decision. Here the management is an administration is a framing a rule. These are the management and administration process. Next 5 mark question will be in this chapter 1.04 itself. The question will be explain the management process in detail. There will be a different subheadings. First one, management is a coordination. Without a coordination, nothing can be happen in a company. We cannot able to push any things in a company. Coordination இல்லனா ஒரு சின்ன அணு கூட நம்மளால என்ன பண்ண முடியாது பார்த்தனா அசைக்க முடியாது அந்த கம்பெனில. கோஆர்டினேஷன்னா யாரோட கோஆர்டினேஷன் பார்த்தனா வெறும் சூப்பர்வைசர் ஒர்க்கரோட கோஆர்டினேஷனா மட்டும் கேட்டிங்கன்னா never. The coordination between among the organization, manly, men, machine, material, money. The 4M, we have to have the coordination between the 4M. Without anything, ஏதாவது ஒரு Mல there is no coordination between among the 4M, there will be a big tragedy in a company. கண்டிப்பா பெரிய ஒரு இழப்பை நேர்ந்திருக்கும். கண்டிப்பா கம்பெனில இந்த 4 M இல்லைன்னா கண்டிப்பா ஏதாவது ஒரு M வந்து குறைபாடாக இருந்ததுன்னா கண்டிப்பா they face the big tragedies. Next, management is a process. Yes, really is a management is a process. It is a long-term process. We have to do the planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and motivating the workers. It is a long process. We cannot be concluded within a short period of time or short process. It is a long process one. Next, management is a purposive process, which means it is a direct towards the achievement of a prediction, the goal or objectives without an object. We do not have no decision to reach then any path to arrival in our destination. Goal of both the management and the organization must be a processive or goal oriented. The management is a processive process, which means that every management has to fix their goal. Goal they have to fix their goal in a objective. It may be a short term goal or long term goal. The goal should be fixed by the every person. Next, management is a social process. It is an art of getting things done with the others. All the person has to be giving their hands together and put the effort to achieve the goal. So that it is an social process. Every person has to be given joint together their hands. Next, management is a cyclic process. It is a near cyclic process. We have to plan, action, replan, recycle. So the process has been keep on going. These are the two things in a management process in concept number 1.04. Next concept number is 1.05 principles of management. In this topic, we have then one choose the correct answer. Scientific management is developed by who? The person is known as Fayal. Fayal is a person who makes a scientific management. He is then a father of scientific management. Next, short answer. What are the principles of Tyler? Tyler principles enna? What are the கோட்பாடுகள்? What the Tyler says for the name? Overall, scientific management enna? Science is a not rule of thumb. First point is science is a not rule of thumb. Next, harmony is not a discard. Next, mental revolution. Next, cooperation is not an individualism. These are the 4 points which has been given by the Tyler. And development of each and every person has the great efficiency and prosperity. These are the points. In 5 marks, we have to explain every point. This is a 5 mark questions. Describe the principles of scientific management. The same answer we are listed here. The principles of scientific management is proposed by a Tyler. Scientific management is not a rule of thumb. Harmony is not a discard. The mental revolution. The corporate is not an individual. The development of each and every person is a great efficiency of and perspectives. We can see the explanation one by one. First, science is not a rule of thumb, which means without a rule of thumb, without a thumb finger, we cannot do anything in the hand. நம்மளோட கை கட்டவரல் இல்லைன்னா நம்மளால ஒரு பொருள் எடுப்பதற்கும் நமக்கு சிரமமாக இருக்கும். ஒரு பொருளை நம்ம ஆக்டிவேட் பண்றதுக்கும் நமக்கு சிரமமா இருக்கும். ஸோ நம்மளோட thumb nail is a most important one. So the rule of thumb is a deciding the make by the manager. So எப்படி நம்மளோட கையில ஒரு thumbnailன்றது ஒரு கட்டவரல்ன்றது எப்படி எல்லா டிசிஷனும் எடுக்குதோ likewise இங்கே என்ன நடக்குதுன்னு பார்த்தோன்னா we give the manager. இந்த இடத்துல மேனேஜர் தான் என்ன பண்றாருன்னு பார்த்தோன்னா they give the all the decision makings. So science is not a rule of thumb. Next, harmony is not a discard. Harmony, which means there will be a harmony between the worker and management. That means there will be a relation. There should be a good relationship between worker and management. Without a relationship, we cannot do anything. So the both of the management as the worker should realize the importance of the each work. Work they have to know the meaning. Next, mental revolution. Mental revolution is change the attitude of the workers towards each other, which means it will be work towards the goal. அப்ப நம்ம ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ற கோலை ஓடுற வைக்கிறதுக்கு என்ன வேணும் அப்படின்னு பார்க்க போனா mental revolution. Without a mental revolution, we cannot be achieve our goal. So management has to build work should be the aim is increasing the profit of the organization. அப்ப நம்மளோட first goal என்ன to increase the profit. Next, cooperation is not a individualism, which means the principle is an existing of the principle of harmony is not a discarded and away the stress of the mutual cooperation between the workers and management. The cooperation of the mutual is then considering as a sensible of goodwill which prepare among the managers. We have to give them a good name. The management and workers should realize the importance of each other. அப்ப அவங்களோட வேலைகள் உணர்வுகளை ரெண்டு பேருமே புரிஞ்சுக்கணும். Next, development of the each and every person which has been a greater effect, which means the affection of the any organization depend upon the skill and capacity of the employee. Without the skill and capacity of the employee, we cannot be do anything as a To attend an efficiency and steps should be a right person to process the selection of employee. These are the 5-mark questions, important 5-mark questions. Next, principles of modern management, which means what are the principles? என்னென்ன கோட்பாடுகள் given by the modern management? யார் இதை சொன்னதுன்றதையும் let us see in our lessons போகும்போது let us understand our lessons. What are the importance? Okay, explain the principles of modern management. We have there in here one more questions. That means division of work is a small task is known as division of work. Dividing the work in a small task is known as division of work. Very short answer, state the meaning of authority. Authority means the right of the supervisor to give an order to the subordinate. It's called authority. So authority, which means the right of the supervisor give the order to the subordinate, where the responsibility means obligation of a performance. Then long answer, we have the 14 points. Explain the principles of management. First point, division of work. Division of work, which means dividing into a small task. Is the whole work is divided into the small task is called as division of work. The workforce then, according to the skill of the person, create a specific person of profession development within the labor force. This is the division of labor. And authority and responsibility, which means the command is the force of a responsibility from the consequences. Authority என்ன ஆகும் பார்த்தனா consequences of flow ஆகும். Responsibilities, authority எப்படி போகும் பார்த்தனா right to the supervisor to the order of the subordinate. The responsibility means obligation of performance. Next, discipline. And discipline, which means the obeying the proper condition of the relationship, the other respect with the authority, etc. It is the essential of the smooth functioning of all the organization. Next, unity of command. The principal and state that each subordinate should receive an order and accountability to one and only supervisor. Next, unity of direction. All the related activities must be under one group. It should be one of the action, then to be a control of one manager. Then remuneration. You have to give the proper remuneration. You have to pay the salary or wages or some of the remuneration to the employee. When we pay the remuneration, they can be worked for the throughout the goal achievement. Next, degree of centralization. We have to give the powers and ideas of the centralizing implementation of connection of decision making authority to the top level management. These are the principles. In this 5-mark, you can write any 7 point in your book. There will be a 14 points. You can choose any 7 point. You can write to the reference. Okay, next, last topic is there in span of management. 1.07 chapter number, span of management, which means we have to give the number of subordinates who manage for the efficient supervisor. அதாவது வந்து வேலையை யாரால வாங்க முடியுமோ அவங்க கிட்ட தான் நம்ம என்ன பண்ணணும்னு பார்த்தோன்னா we have to give the subordinates. அப்போ வேலை தெரியணும், அந்த பர்சனுக்கு வேலை வாங்கக்கூட திறன் இருக்கணும், இருந்தால் மட்டுமே we have to give the subordinate to the span of management. These are the short answer which comes to the in 3-mark question itself. What are the meaning of span of management? அதே தான் ரிப்பீட்டடா உங்களுக்கு எதுல வரும்னு பார்த்தோன்னா இந்த 3-markலயே வரும். Let us see the 3-mark question. What are the determinants of span of management? It's simple. The manager has to have then a group of subordinates who reported in then and direct is called the span of management. The span of management has then a 2 implication. Influencing of the complex of the individual of the manager of a job, determining the shape of the configuration of organization. It is there 2 types are one wide span and one narrow span. Wide spanner என்றது என்னன்னு பார்த்தோன்னா இந்த organization would be a flatter and a narrow span என்றது பார்த்தோன்னா top to bottom. இந்த சைடுல பிரிஞ்சுனா that is a left to right பிரிஞ்சுனா அது வந்து narrow span, top to bottom பிரிஞ்சுனா அது வந்து narrow span, left to right பிரிஞ்சுனா wider span. These are the span of management. இது இருக்கும். Let us be concluded that chapter number 1. What are the things we are seeing? First one, important meaning of management. Management is art and science. Span of management, principles of management, and management process. In the 5 topics we are discussed. Study well. The lessons are more important and most important. Don't waste the time and study well, student. Your assignment will be given here. Make note of it. This is your assignment part. Write a classwork for a given questions. Explain the principles of modern management and describe the principles of modern management. by using your mind map. I don't need what is given in the book or what is given by my notes material. I need your own creativity and I need your what to understand in this question. This is my thing. I don't want you to write a passage writing. I don't need a passage writing. I need only a by using a mind map. Thank you to all. All the best. Study well. Thank you to all.